Listen, I mean, anyone who's complaining about this, I don't want to be insulting. You can't complain about this. You can't complain about this. I mean, it's about public safety. It's about protecting their patrons. A lot of those businesses along the parade route have done incredibly well over the last 5 years. They're busting at the seams on the weekends. I see it. And I think the fact that if somebody's complaining about it, you're being irresponsible as an owner. I think you need to understand that this is not something I did lightly. And you're still going to have people there Sunday. People are still going to use the facilities. I don't know, in particular, I know most of the restaurant owners, so I don't think it's the people I know. But I think to Shaman's point, take this serious. This is an issue that, you know, when you think about all the top reporters are here today. You're not here because you want to be here. You're here because this is an important issue. So I would ask all the people to be patient. The last thing I want to see is the economy in Boston collapse. I don't want to see the economy in the country collapse. I want our restaurants to be full. I want people to come to our city, and we want to make sure that we're safe. If we don't take the precautions today, then we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It could be far worse tomorrow, and the concerns that they have could be far worse.
Mayor, you mentioned that you have concerns the numbers could be higher because of the lack of tests. Can you say how much higher? 2 times, 3 times?
I'm not a scientist or a doctor, and I think that's a question you'd probably have to ask somebody like that. I don't want to give a false number. It could be either too high or too low.
Higher in Massachusetts?
I think it's higher in the United States of America, which we're part of, and I think it's a higher number potentially. Now, a lot of the cases, I don't know if Marty Martinez is here, a lot of the cases that we have in Massachusetts, the majority, except for maybe less than a handful, are off of Biogen. What happened at the conference. So again, that's to some degree contained, if you will. So we're able to public health officials are able to track down what contacts they've had. We haven't had necessarily a community spread. And that's what we're concerned about, and I think that's what we have to watch out for that, and that hasn't happened yet, that we don't know. Yeah, exactly. So I think that again, to right now, but I watched those numbers in New York City, and those numbers jumped in a matter of 3 days. They went from, I think, 50 or 40 or something like that to 150 today, and we know there's more today. So there's concern there. And I think that people that are trying to equate this to the flu and say more people die of the flu, maybe that's true. But 6 months ago, none of us knew what a coronavirus was, or I didn't, and we weren't talking about coronavirus. And the impact that has is how do we make sure we try and get ahead of this? And I think that's the fear, or that's the concern that people have. And I want Bostonians and people listening not to be fearful, but to be cautious and to wash your hands and to make sure you do all the things. If you have any questions, you go on the City of Boston website. We have all the information on cityofboston.gov, or you can go on the state website. There's all the information there. If you're a Boston resident, you can call 311 and call our main hotline. We will hook you up with somebody. You can call our city council. We're briefing our city council as the days go on. You can call whoever it is you need to call to get the accurate information. Don't just go by hearsay. Make sure you do the follow-up. And I know that a lot of you, the press, I would ask people too, when you watch the news, you have the stories obviously, but you're also passing information out to people. I would ask people to pay attention to that information that's being passed out. This is something that is important.
What do you say to people that say this is being blown out of proportion? They're blaming the media. They're blaming city officials.
I hope it is. I hope it's being blown out of proportion. I hope that I can stand here in 3 weeks and say it was completely blown out of proportion and we did all this preparation for nothing, but I'll be grateful for that. I'll be happy if I have to do that. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case. All right, thanks everybody.